Alright, hey guys, that time again for another collection update video, and I do have quite a bit of stuff to show y'all as per usual, so let's get started. First up, I'm going to show you guys the video games that I got for the month of July. I got Dragon Quest Swords on the Wii, and it was brand new factory sealed, but I opened it because I thought I heard something loose in here, but everything is all good to go, and I had intended on playing this game anyways, so I don't mind opening this. I got it for $35 new, which I thought was a really good deal, and it was originally listed for $50. So yeah, I think I got a pretty good deal on that. I also got Edge of Eternity on PS4, and yes, I have heard about the nonsense that's going on with PlayStation and how they plan on getting rid of physical media and just ruining it for everybody. They're even targeting like anime and video games, of course, movies, all sorts of stuff. It's like they're just trying to tackle down and getting rid of everything that has to do with physical media. But thank God we have secondhand stores, so they cannot get rid of it entirely because we have secondhand, unless they try to go after secondhand stores, which I hope they won't. So yeah, fingers crossed that they don't. And I'm really not happy with Sony at all in regards to that. But yeah, that's all the game stuff that I picked up. I did get The Wedding Singer with Adam Sandler. I believe I had this movie like way back in the day, but it was like at my parents' house, and we had the old school snapper case edition, but I couldn't find it anywhere, and I just decided to get this one in just the normal DVD case. It's complete, so that's pretty awesome. Then I also did get one anime. I got the Pokemon Zoroark Master of Illusions anime on DVD. This is one that I didn't have yet in the collection, so I definitely wanted to grab this for my Pokemon collection, and it is complete, which is pretty dope. So yeah, trying to get all the Pokemon movies, and this is one I didn't have yet, but that's all the movies that I grabbed. Didn't get too much. But yeah, I also did get a couple of video game related stuff, or things, whatever. I think I mentioned in the previous video that I got the Eevee carrying case by Hori. I think that's how you pronounce their company name. I have the packaging for it right here, and you can get this at Target now for like $30 or something like that. There's a barcode if any of you want to use your phone and look it up. But here's the back of it, and it's really nice, and you can carry quite a bit of stuff or things with it. And this is the front of it, and it's got a handle here and a handle here on the side. You can also put some keychains on the zipper thingies here, which is nice, and the back is basically the same. I'll show you the inside and give you all a tour of my Eevee carrying case. So I have all of my games in here in this Zelda carrying case, and yeah, these are all the games that I have in here, and hopefully I will not lose this because this would be quite a bit to replace and quite expensive. So yeah, I have that, and I have my Japanese 3DS that I bought when I was in Japan back in 2019, and then of course I have the Switch 2 console in here, and then I have Pokopia right here. So they give you, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 extra pouches for cartridges on the middle pouch, so not too bad. I got like I said, I got this Eevee carrying case from I actually got it from Amazon instead of Target because my Target was sold out of them. Then of course when I went over there, they were like basically full stock with them and at a cheaper price than what I paid for this on Amazon. If you get them from Target, I highly recommend getting them from Target. They're a lot cheaper. It was $30 the last time I went to Target and saw them there. Then I also saw these new Animal Crossing cases. Same kind of style, I believe, at least on the inside. And this one you can kind of carry over your shoulder, which is sort of nice. And I figured I would maybe use this for my main console or my other Animal Crossing Switch, because I don't have a carrying case for the Animal Crossing Switch that I have in my collection. And I just think this one is really cute. This is the Timmy and Tommy design. I want to get the Celeste one as well, but I just think this one is just so cute, especially with like the Animal Crossing leaf. And the Timmy and Tommy patch just really adds to the cuteness of all of this. So yeah, I kind of like that you get an option to just carry it with the handle or carry it over your shoulder or whatever. So this was $35. There's also like a Kirby one as well that was really cute that I was also tempted to get. I might get that one as well, just because I love Kirby and I love the color scheme. And it's nice to have backup copies of some of these cases, because once these consoles go out of print, these become really hard to find. So I definitely want to get a few of them just to have on hand. I remember I only got one for my 3DS, and it's kind of really all banged up and not in really nice condition. I really wish I had gotten a few just to back it up, but yeah. Anyways, I did also get some figures while I was at Target. I got the Growlithe figure, and he's in alright condition. You can kind of see like some markings here on him, like on the eye and on a little bit on the fur, but that's okay. I want to open this guy up and display him on my shelf. He was $10, so not a bad deal. And here are the other ones that you can get from this series. This is Series 6. You get Pikachu, Growlithe, Trico, and Mudkip. I would really like to get Trico and Mudkip at some point. Maybe Pikachu, I'm not sure, but Growlithe was the one I really wanted out of all of them. And I've been hunting this guy down for like the past, I don't know, a few months since I first saw this guy. And my local Target finally got one in stock, and that was the last one, and I knew I had to grab it. So yeah, really happy to have this in my collection. Then next up here, I got this kanji illustration card set for 3rd grade, and I thought the illustrations in here were pretty nice. It appears to be complete from what I can tell. So let's go ahead and maybe try to get one of these cards out if I can. They're pretty pat together. And I can show you one here. Here's one for Hitsuji, for sheep. And it does give you the example sentences here and the onyomi and kunyomi reading, and it shows you how to write the kanji, which is pretty nice. And it gives you like an illustration to go with it. So yeah, that's pretty awesome. I believe all the cards are in here, and it just fits nicely in this little case here. I can get it in. If not, I'll just put it to the side and we'll move on to the next thing. I don't think I'll be able to. But yeah, that's kind of funny actually. The card that I pulled out happened to be the card on the back of the box. What are the odds of that, right? So yeah, there's that. Here's the barcode if anybody wants to look this up. Looks like it was at one point 3,400 yen, and I got this for like I think $4.50, so not a bad deal. Then I also got these kanji games. These are like family games from what it seems like. It's like a matching game that you play with your family, and I think you need like maybe 5 players to play this game or something, or maybe 3 at the least. And these look really fun, and it looks like a fun way to learn kanji with your family. So yeah, I got these for about the same price as the kanji card set. And yeah, here is the back of these if anyone's curious. And it looks like they were both about 2,400 yen each. And I got these for about $4 or $5 as well. Then last up here, I did get quite a few figures. I got so many figures from my childhood that were just stored away in my parents' basement for decades. And they've been cleaning out their house, and I got all of these bags full of figures. And I also have just a bunch of like Dragon Ball, Sonic figures over there, like vintage ones from the 90s and 80s. And the Sonic ones are, I believe, from the early 2000s, maybe late 2000s. And the Mario figures are from the early 2000s to like late 2000s, maybe 2007, 2008. I even have like this sealed Mario toy, and I did some research on this. Apparently it's worth about $40 in the packaging. And you can see it's like an old Wendy's toy from 2002. So yeah, we must have gotten these when they came out as a toy for Wendy's back in those days. I'm pretty sure we did. And I think we just kept one open and one sealed, because here's the opened one. That's pretty cool. And then the other figure that I didn't show in the video that I made about these figures, I was able to put together this Gohan figure, and I don't think it comes with a tail, even though it looks like he has a spot for his tail on the back there, which I thought was odd and kind of interesting. But yeah, this figure is complete now, which is awesome. And I got a whole bunch of other Dragon Ball figures, like Gohan, Teen Gohan, or I guess an older kid Gohan, from Super Saiyan 1 form, along with his Master Piccolo. So yeah, I remember playing with these when I was a kid in the 90s. These were like some of the last toys that I played with. I was constantly playing with them. Trunks one. And then I just have like all of these minifigures. I remember playing with these on my bed back in the day with my old canopy bed. I'll put a picture of my old canopy bed back from way back in the day. From the early 2000s maybe. And then I have this really giant Knuckles figure. So yeah, I got a whole bunch of stuff here. These are like some loose Dragon Ball figures that are kind of broken and are missing parts. I'll keep them just in case I can, you know, find some of the missing pieces while I'm out thrifting or something. But yeah, otherwise though, that is everything that I can think of that I found that was really cool to mention. Oh yeah, I think I told you guys about the cat figure. This is my original childhood one, and then this is the one that I found while I was thrifting. And I guess now I can replace the one that I found while I was thrifting and just put my childhood one there, and maybe just keep this one as a backup. I don't know. But yeah, otherwise though, that is everything that I got for the month of July. Pretty nice haul here, I have to say. And I don't even know that I'll do like a collection overview, just because this is so much stuff. And I think from here what I'll do is just maybe try to put everything away, and from there I'll give you all like a life update as I usually do, and then we'll end the video. Let's do it. Alright, I guess I'll go ahead and open up the game here, the Edge of Eternity game. I do intend on playing this one. Just want to see what's in it. There we go. So nothing too special or crazy. I did get this for like $20 from Amazon. Not a bad deal. So here's the back if anyone's interested. The specs. It's a one-player game. Yeah, I look forward to playing this, so I'll go ahead and put that on the shelf momentarily here. Alright, so I actually managed to make some more room here between the shelves and the sofa. I can have some walking room now, which is nice. For the PlayStation games, I guess I'll just kind of stack them up here. It's not ideal, but you know, that is what it is. I may even start doing this now that I kind of have like another row going here. And these are all the games that I have for my PlayStation 4 so far. It's a pretty decent collection. And then for Dragon Quest Swords, that'll be going right here in the Wii collection. There we go. Yeah, I don't really have a whole lot of games on my wish list for the Wii. I maybe have like 13 titles or so that I want to add to this collection. And I don't really have a whole lot of games that I want for the PS4 either, because a lot of them you can just get on the Nintendo Switch. And yeah, I didn't get anything for the Switch collection this time for this month, but that's alright. I got so many games on my backlog, as you can see here, that I gotta play. And yeah, I just have so much on my backlog, even here on the DS and 3DS in the Japanese section. Just is an ever-growing collection of stuff. But yeah, that's just a little collection overview of the games. And this is the DS case that I was talking about. You can see it's seen better days. It's got some markings on here that are coming off on the case, on the plastic part. The Sun and Moon is from Sun and Moon era. So yeah, pretty sad. I'm hoping I can maybe find another used one somewhere, maybe try to replace it, but otherwise, yeah, that's basically it for that. This is just my manga collection. I guess we'll go ahead and put the movies away and see what the situation is for that. Alright, here's the movie cabinet, and it's already filling up like crazy here. I have my Adam Sandler, The Wedding Singer. Let's put The Wedding Singer right here with all the other Adam Sandler movies. And yeah, it's looking pretty good. This is my entire Adam Sandler movie collection right here. And The Wedding Singer was one of the last ones that I need. I think I still need like Anger Management and maybe like a few others. But I think I'm off to a good start. It's not really even a start, it's like towards the end now. So yeah, that's the status update for the Adam Sandler movie collection. Now let's see how the Pokemon movie situation is. Alright, this is the situation for my Pokemon movies, and I think this section is all full, so I will not be able to put the Zoroark movie with the rest of them. I may just have to, like, I don't know, I guess maybe do that for now, which is kind of annoying because it's just going to fall down. I don't really know what I'm going to do. I might have to, like, put it in with the kids' movies, or I guess I could just stack it on top of here for now. I don't know. It kind of sucks that I can't line them up because I have all the Blu-rays just kind of chilling there. But I guess that'll have to do for now, and then once I get all the movies I can kind of figure out what I want to do from there. But yeah, that's the Pokemon movie situation. Alright, so this is kind of the current state of the game room, and it's pretty messy at the moment. I do apologize for the mess, but this is kind of just like behind the scenes sort of thing, like when I film these videos. And it's sort of fun just to see this sometimes, I think, in videos. But yeah, it's a bit of a cloudy day today, and I still gotta figure out where the heck I am going to put all these figurines. I may just put them maybe in this bin, or maybe just somewhere in the closet. I do have a bunch of plastic shelves, kind of like this one over here, but it's kind of skinnier, like this size here. I may just put them in there for now, and I may try to display some of the figures that are on the floor here. I just haven't decided which ones that I'll put up yet, and once I make that decision, I'll certainly let you guys know what I end up doing with some of these. So yeah, I guess I'll go ahead and kind of mess around with that and see what I want to do. Alright, these are the figures that I decided that I am going to try to display. These are the ones that are easiest to stand up and not need any support. And yeah, a lot of the figures that I picked, they were difficult to stand up. Like the Jax figures, those are all really difficult to stand up without any sort of standee. And I put away some of the Dragon Ball figures for now, and I may rotate them out every so often. And same with the Mario figures over there. These are all going to go into more than likely my closet here, but they will be staying in the collection. And I'm going to try to display these ones somehow. So yeah, I guess let's figure out what all we're going to do with these and where we're going to put them. Alright, so this is my Sonic figure collection so far. And I now have my original childhood Big the Cat figure here, and his frog buddy, as one of y'all reminded me like who he is. I'm glad y'all were able to figure out who this frog belongs to, but it's Big the Cat's friend. So good to know, and he'll be staying in the collection. And yeah, this is the current look of the Sonic figure collection. I think it looks pretty good. And those are the figures from when I was really young, now in the collection. And I have some of the Sonic McDonald's toys in here. And then down here, I did add the Mario figure from Wendy's right here. And I added the Burger King Kirby toy right here on top of my Mario SpaghettiOs. So yeah, that's just a little update with the figurine cabinet. I still need to figure out what I'm going to do with the Dragon Ball figures here. I need to find out where I'm going to display them. Alright, so I decided to put the vintage Dragon Ball figures right here in my 90s themed bedroom. I figured this would make the most sense to put them in here because this is a 90s bedroom theme after all, and I do have more of my childhood figures here. Please excuse the dust, I do need to clean it off, and that's just my TS up there. Yeah, so I decided to just put them all here with my 90s room, and I just have a shelf here full of 90s goodies, and I think it just makes the perfect sense to put it here, and it looks awesome, and yeah, it just really fits the vibe in here, so pretty cool. Alright, I got my adorable little Growlithe out of the box. And yeah, you can see he does have some markings on him, but that's okay. And I think I'm just going to place him right here next to my Totodile on my 3DS shelf. I think it looks really cute. Very adorable. I really like this Growlithe figure quite a bit. Very cute. Alright, so I got the packaging off of the Timmy and Tommy case here for the Switch 2, although I feel like you can really use this for any sort of system, like portable system. It doesn't have to be like a DS, it could even be like a PlayStation Portable. You can fit literally anything in here. And it's essentially the same layout as the Eevee one that I showed you guys. Let me see if I can get the zipper down here a bit more. And y'all can see better. There we go. So yeah, here's the inside of it. It's basically the same layout as the Eevee one. Really cute. And this is where the console would go. It has a protective strap here, so it doesn't get loose. Then you just have another extra pouch here and more slots for your game cartridges and whatever. So yeah, that's it. And here's the back, and this is where you can take this part out and put it over your shoulder if you wanted to. But it does have the handle here, and it does not have a handle on the side here like the Eevee one does, but it does have one on the top at least, so that's good. And yeah, that's just a quick little tour of this cute little pouch. And I gotta figure out where I'm gonna put this guy. And I'm kind of thinking I might just leave it in here because I just don't really have a whole lot of stuff in here. And I think I'm just going to put it right in here for now until I am ready for it and need it. And that's probably where I'll put some future game cases as well for the Switch if I ever get any more. But yeah, that's the situation with the Switch 2 game case. Really cute. Alright, so I think that's going to do it for today's video, and I want to thank you all again so much for joining me today, as per usual, for all of my collection updates. And yeah, I've been actually working really hard on editing some of the Japan videos. Those will definitely be coming back again in August. and I will hopefully be trying to pump them out as soon as I can. They are just very long videos. Some of them are like 2 to 4 hours long each, so they do take a lot of time, and I do have to watch through each clip, make sure there's nothing that I want to edit out or whatever, or keep in. So yeah, it's a lot of work, and I want to thank you all again so much for your patience with the Japan videos. I can't believe it's already like a year later with that, and I think next month will be like the day that we left, so it's gonna be a really interesting experience watching these like a year later. But anyway, yeah, that is the update with the collection update stuff, and I guess I'll go ahead and talk about some of the stuff that has consumed me for this month. So one of the things that has been keeping me consumed this month is Animal Crossing New Horizons, and I decided to go ahead and complete the Happy Home Designer, and I am happy that I finally did it and completed it, and now I can just, I guess, redecorate other villagers' homes on the Happy Home Designer part of the game, and just enjoy that if I want to design some cute things. But yeah, now I decided to do the hotel as well, and I finished that, I believe it was like yesterday or the day before of this recording. And yeah, I've been really working hard on Animal Crossing again. I've also been shiny hunting in Pokemon Legends Arceus. I don't have the game case with me, but I do have the game guide here, and I've been actually reading through the game guide to kind of help me through some of it. And I've been mostly shiny hunting in it, though. I think I finished the main storyline of this, and I finished the Mass Outbreak story as well this month, and I only got one shiny this month so far. I got the shiny Magmar, and yeah, I have not had much luck with the shiny hunts, but let me know if you all want to join me on my shiny hunts and see what all I catch. Even if I don't catch anything, it might still be fun to check it out and watch me shiny hunt. I think it's fun, it keeps me occupied, it keeps me busy, and I enjoy shiny hunting even if I don't really get anything. It is quite time consuming, and especially if you're trying to go for all of the different kinds of shinies and the shiny variants, like the shiny alphas. Yeah, it's quite a bit, but yeah, otherwise though, I haven't really been up to too much. I'm still struggling with the whole dating nonsense, and I won't really get into that this time because it was just this past one was like way too much. But I'm trying. I am not giving up quite yet, and I'm hoping for success at some point, and we'll see what happens. I'm putting myself out there, and if y'all are putting yourself out there in dating, I totally understand how difficult it is. It is not fun, and sometimes it's just really stressful, but you know, you gotta do what you gotta do, I suppose, if you want to find the love of your life. So that's kind of where all I'm at, and I think after this I'll probably just get back to editing my Japan videos, and yeah, and like I said, hopefully y'all will start seeing them again in August. I have, like I said, quite a few are completely edited and ready to go. I just have this one video that I'm looking through that I need to finish and edit before I release all the other ones that I have edited. So yeah, fingers crossed I can get that done this weekend. That's my goal anyway. So anyway, hope you guys are doing well. Thanks again so much for hanging out, enjoying these fun chill vibes as always. I always appreciate you guys and all the time that you spend here. It really means a lot to me. And if you'd like to help support the channel, feel free to check out my Amazon store. I sell coloring books, and if you love to color, or if you know somebody who loves to color like anime style images, I draw them and I sell them on Amazon. So feel free to check the link, share it with anybody you know, or buy one for somebody you know who likes this sort of stuff. Any kind of support like that does help the channel grow. I really do appreciate when you all share the link and help spread the word, or even just buying a copy for you or somebody you know. it really does, like I said, help the channel. So anyway, that's it from me, and let me know down in the comments how y'all are doing. I will try my best to reply and respond and give you all a thumbs up. So yeah, let's help spread some positivity as well. Alright, that's enough from me. Take care. Bye-bye.